It's the grits, it's the glam, it's the grits, and ooh, you know the glam. It's the grits, it's the glam, it's the grits, and ooh, you know the glam.
And we're back.
And welcome back to another episode of
Grits to Glam with me and Tristan Watson. My name is Patricia Flach.
And I'm Tristan Watson.
Right. So let's just get right into it about Stagecoach. I just want to preface by saying last week, if you were all listening, Tristan went on the podcast to say, I'm going to be really chill this weekend at Stagecoach. You know, I've already been to Coachella. I've done it once. And I did call it and I said, Tristan, anytime you say you're going to be chill, you were going to go the polar opposite. And am I right?
That's exactly what happened, unfortunately, at this difficult time.
How many things did you lose?
You don't understand the energy when you walk in. I mean, you do. The energy when you walk into the
you can't not be
gorgeous house. You've got a great pool, a backyard with palm trees. You feel like a millionaire, even though you're not.
Right.
But it's just something so captivating about the entire experience and the weekend and the people you get to meet and the shows you get to watch. Like,
because I feel like you had a completely different group experience this time at Stagecoach.
So fun. We stayed with Miss TK, Alicia, Remy, Channing, Corny, Patrick. Met so many other people, and I think that's also what made it fun because I went in I didn't have over half the numbers in the group text on my phone saved, and now I absolutely love all of them. We follow each other on Instagram. Right. We just had such a blast.
They're new characters to our friend group, I guess.
Yes, and our ever-evolving storylines, etc.
Right.
Yeah.
I do have to ask, was there a really bad dust storm?
Horrible.
I was seeing, I just was noticing videos Saturday night, maybe, or...
I mean, terrible. It was every single night was I thought I woke up bad at Coachella with mucus and dust and everything, but I was blowing my nose black consistently.
I feel like I would have had to wear a bandana.
I wore it
the entire
constantly
time.
Because it was so bad, and I would wake up, could not speak. My throat is dry. It's when you wake up in the morning, you're like, water.
That's how I sound most weekends.
Right.
I'm really scared of how I would have sounded.
Yeah. And I think it was, someone said, I don't know if this is true, but that it was just because everything was the dust was moving around from the past 2 weekends. I don't know how dust works.
Well, I feel the grass is not as,
not
as or manicured,
not as green, not as cute,
because everyone's been walking around, so the dust is moving a lot more.
And we've got cowboy boots on top of that, so that is a whole nother added layer.
You were wearing cowboy boots.
I mean, I was wearing cowboy boots. No, I did have a cowboy hat in every single color because luckily at our house we have a collection.
Yeah, did my cowboy hats make it home?
Yes. I know the pink one with the star did.
The black one didn't?
No, I think it did. Corny was wearing that one, and I think it's in my car. But I learned, if you're going to these festivals, the neon light up cowboy hats on Amazon are the best identifiers in the crowd. I looked at a video. We were at Diplo on Sunday night. I looked at a video from literally so far away. You could see me in the front of the stage, from TK's story. And I was and anytime someone needed to find me, they would just look up.
You wore that to my birthday, and I was this is perfect. So I can only imagine how it was.
It's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
It's a built-in identifier, and you don't have to worry about cell service.
We don't have to worry about you being on a leash because we could find you. Right.
You could find me very easily.
Okay, who was your favorite performer?
I'm a big Luke Combs stan.
Yes.
I really, really enjoyed that. The group that we were with, we somehow, a lot of people in the house on Sunday left, so we got artist passes, so we got to go really, really close. And it was just I wasn't really understanding what the hype was all about. But then when I was able to get granted security clearance into that main area and feel like a literal rock star, walking up to the front. Yeah.
Again.
And that was really great. And then I think one of my favorite parts was Friday night for Maren Morris. She obviously one of my favorite people ever, one of my favorite performers. Yes, and she sang All My Favorite People Do, which is one that I really wanted her to sing in, 80s Mercedes.
My Church.
Yes. She sang all the hits. She sang the middle also, which was a great crowd pleaser.
I haven't brought myself to watch all the videos y'all sent me.
Oh my God.
Because I'm too sad.
I know. Major FOMO. We were talking in the house that we were sad that you weren't there.
Alicia FaceTimed me and she was like, we have room. Come on, come right now. Bring Matt's parents.
Right. I mean, literally.
And she was saying that Remy, you literally unpacked her bags to make her not leave.
Yeah. So our friend Remy was absolutely trying to evacuate the premises on Saturday because after Friday we were fuck, this is so much. Like, and they had already done 2 weekends of it. I've done 1 weekend, and it was just so much, the dust and everything. She's like, I'm going home. And I'm like, well.
No, you aren't.
I'm so sorry, babe. But like, I literally,
Did you stand in front of her car?
Well, so she had all of her stuff packed in her bedroom. And I'm like, all right, we're going to start getting your glam team ready. Like, we're going to start doing your makeup. And I was like offering to do it to her. You only know I cannot do makeup in the slightest.
I wish you could.
I know, it'd be so fun. But I started unpacking her suitcase for her as a joke, as a little bit. And she was like, okay, I'm staying.
Yeah,
and
that's what they told me on FaceTime. I was like, okay, sounds about like Tristan.
And then Sunday, she was trying to escape before I woke up. But I woke up at the crack of dawn, and she was like, I was trying to wake up before you got here, or leave before you woke up. And I was like, it's okay, you stayed.
Because you got her artist pass. Yeah. So that's good.
I know. Alicia was like, the only reason I'm happy that, like, you know, not happy that our friends are leaving, but like that she gets to give artist passes to other people. Like, you know, we deserve the experience.
You deserved it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we missed you, but it was definitely a lot more chill. Like for Mary Morris, I sat on the ground for the concert and was like standing and just dancing in my own little area. Wasn't crowded at all, like in the like VIP little area. But overall, I mean,
what would you say like the biggest difference?
It's horrible because the way that Stagecoach is laid out, it feels all like territorial. Like if you don't have this wristband, you can't go in this area. And it's like there's reserved seats, which we had reserved seats, but we didn't go in there one time. I think Channing did once.
By herself?
Yes, by herself. When I got mad at her, she was a little bit too tipsy, so I had to send Channing to her seat.
send her to just
time out. Go ahead and take a little break for me, and give me a little rest and relaxation, to get myself some other drinks to get caught up with her on her level. But yeah, that was weird. Like it felt like it was hard to get around. In the VIP areas, there was 2 separate ones, so it wasn't like at Coachella where you could just find everyone.
Were the stages like the exact, like where the VIP was for Coachella, the exact?
Yes,
like
but
the
they were like
stage?
smaller. The screens were smaller. It was a much more like intimate. I mean, by intimate, I mean I'm sure there were like over 100,000, 150,000 people
right,
there.
But like.
It was, yeah.
Would you say were there as many influencers there as there were?
It's a different crowd of like, so I got to meet so many of my favorite like YouTube girlies who like I've been following for a long time, and like they were all like so incredibly nice, and I got to hang out with our friend Dom a lot, and she's the best. Is like the absolute best, and we had so much fun. I don't know why I'm getting so comfortable like putting my feet up. It's bringing me back to the days where we didn't have cameras.
I know. I'm like, I wonder if she could record one on the couch just to show them what it was.
Yeah, we really
like
need to.
Preset,
pre-signed.
makeshift studio.
Oh, a piece of Patricia's plaster table just went ahead and fell off. Sorry, babe. Okay.
It's been sitting in the garage.
Yeah.
That's okay.
How was your weekend?
It was good. Let's see. Thursday we went to Universal, which was fun.
Oh yeah. We recorded Rod's podcast. You had a busy day Thursday.
Yeah. So then we recorded Rod's, and then I went back and ate dinner with them at Costa Vega. Then we watched the Dallas Mavericks basketball game, and they won.
I'm so sad I missed it. Shit.
I know. I know. I was on 3 podcasts last week, and one today.
Your
2
podcast.
today.
You had Nick Vial. You had
Rod and
ours.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite, or which one was what were the differences between them?
Well, I feel like I was on the hot seat with Nick's.
Right. I watched a little bit of it, and I was like, oh my God, this is getting a little juicy.
I know. Some of the comments are really loving me. So I was, happy.
It must be scary just like going on, like, because
I didn't know what to expect with that. I thought we were going on for a 20-minute segment. Turned out, way longer, but it was fun. And I will say the cameras in there. Wow, I looked great.
Yeah, no, it's like it was.
I was like, I'm not that tan.
Great lighting in there. His new studio is like the lighting is amazing.
Yeah. Rod's was awesome because we went to Dear Media, which was
just so much fun to talk to. And Dear Media is like.
It felt like we were just sitting there talking to a friend.
Yeah.
And of course ours was great,
Right. Goes without saying.
Let's see. Then Friday, what did I do? Matt's parents came over here, made him a little charcuterie board. Matt told me at 4:09 that they were going to be at my house at 4:15. And I said, well, babe, I'm at the grocery store. Because I was under the impression that they were coming at 5.
Had you gotten ready by that point?
No, because I've been cleaning the house spotlessly.
Of course.
Yep.
And I do appreciate that.
And of course, Matt did not come over and help me until 4:15, and it was fine. They gave us a bottle of tequila, and it's really cute too.
We need to have some.
So thank you, Kings.
Yep. I love them.
Saturday we were at the beach. We went to the Ivy. We painted. Came home, read a book, Paris Apartment. If you've read it, I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Oh wow.
But I finished it in a day. Sunday we Went to the Haim concert, and
Oh,
that
that
was
looked fun.
really fun. And then you came back yesterday, and here we are.
Well, it sounds like you had a fabulous weekend.
I did. I do notice something a little different about you.
Go ahead and tell me what that is. My new glasses?
Yep. Your new old glasses.
My new old glasses.
Let's hear the story that your old glasses went through, or the journey that they went through.
The journey of my glasses is always very, it's
well,
always,
every day you lose them.
every single day I lose them, along with everything that I own. You know that, like
Right.
my keys, wallet.
He finally put a tile on his wallet
Yes, I did.
after,
Oh.
no, his keys.
But also, I didn't set up the tile with the app, so I couldn't even find it once I had the.
Have you set it up now?
No,
Of course not.
because I had lost my keys, so that's what I was preoccupied with. Like, I couldn't possibly set it up without the thing.
Well,
so.
you should set it up today.
I will. But yeah, I had to. So we had an unfortunate death in the family this weekend of my glasses.
Right.
Sorry, people's hearts probably dropped just then.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, my glasses did pass
His brand
away
new glasses.
multiple times. So I kept jumping in the pool when I got back from Stagecoach because like it's so hot. Like you're just like there's shit all in your body. And like I have glitter all over me, so I'm like, okay, I'll just go ahead and get all this off in the pool. Right. Of course, goes without saying. But yeah, I jumped in the pool like sometimes with my shoes on, full outfit on, jean shorts on, just the normal things you would do.
Absolutely. Goes
and
without saying.
One of those things included my glasses, my Warby Parker glasses that are my personality trait. Love my glasses. Can never I'm one of those people I can't touch my eyes, so I don't ever wear contacts.
Right.
Like I hate the feeling of like sticking my hand in my eye. So I wear my glasses, do everything with them,
right.
just as if I had 20/20 vision, which I obviously don't.
Right.
And so like I would always lose my glasses, and then the next morning we always like would be looking, and we're like, has anyone checked the pool? And like both days, Saturday and or Friday night, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, they were in the bottom of the pool.
In the bottom of the pool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So which is naturally where you keep your glasses.
Yeah, of course. Just you want to get them cleaned off a little bit.
Monday morning, we were not able to share that same experience of finding them in the pool due to the fact that Sunday night, we went to Luke Combs, and then immediately following, Diplo performed. I mean, one of the best. Like, we were just like having such a good time.
Yeah.
It felt like we could finally just take a breath because the weekend's like over. I did have work at 8 a.m. in the next morning, so that was a bit alarming. So I'm headed into one of the porta potties, as one does. I had to go to the restroom. And maybe other stuff, who knows? And by that I mean being absolutely sick. And I was like, my glasses were already really loose because they were like my the ones I've been wearing for a while, and they had fallen off of my face into the porta potty, directly into the porta potty water.
Yeah, nope.
And what is coming next might shock some of you, so I'm going to do a trigger warning. What I had done when I was blackout drunk at Stagecoach.
You put your hand in there?
Mm-hmm.
Tristan!
I tried to turn on my flashlight and find I couldn't see. I can't see anything. It was dark. So I was like, what am I going to do? Just throw them away? I like washed my hands 40 times after that. But I had to put my hand into the porta potty and try to find the glasses. And if you need to walk off the set and quit the podcast, I completely understand. I feel disgusted with myself as well.
And that was unsuccessful.
No, did not find them. They got lost real quick.
Oh.
So
do you know how many things are in that porta?
I don't want to talk about
Anyways,
it.
okay, so
Don't want to talk about it. Do not have those glasses anymore. Luckily, I do have another pair from Warby Parker that are fresh. They're brand new, but I have not gotten them fitted for my head yet, so they give me headaches. So we are wearing the old ones today.
Okay.
Which are
All
not
right.
my prescription, so I can't see in the slightest
Okay.
either. So R.I.P. in paradise.
R.I.P. in paradise.
To those glasses. And probably my body and health after sticking my hand in the porta potty.
It's
so.
okay. It's good for your germs to be like immune to
I
it,
think so too. Yeah. You know? I'm building my tolerance to
after all these
sources.
years of being messed up, now you need to like really get those germs back into you.
They really need to start like going full force.
Right.
Kind of like COVID. Who is she? Porta potty?
No COVID in there.
Right.
No whatsoever.
There might be some other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was overall great weekend. Until that fatal accident, and then
hey, you always have to leave something behind in Palm Springs.
I know I had to.
Sometimes it's your dignity and sometimes it's your glasses, or both.
And I did both.
Yeah.
I think I succeeded there.
Yeah, proud of you. All right, let's talk about something other than your porta potty experiences.
Talk about something y'all like. Stop talking about me since y'all hate a bitch so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Met Gala looks. Met Gala in general.
Met Gala. that is a dream of mine to be able to go to and be in that same room.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I just want to know what it's like to walk through those doors. Like
the adrenaline you must have, even
Mm-hmm.
after going like so many different times. I feel like it's just like
I feel like it starts at the carpet. I think one of the things I love, maybe
starts at getting ready. I think.
I know that and the hotel that they stay in,
The
that's like
Mark?
across the street,
Yeah.
that they have to like be like bussed in, like a literal
Right.
hotel over to like show up, and they have to stand up in the bus. So good.
I know, because it can't ruin their outfits.
It's just got to be such a like the
just
process
such a
of getting
high.
ready, the invitation process. Like, what
Yeah.
if you don't get invited back after like not following the theme for so
I saw
many
this
years?
TikTok yesterday, and it was like, so it looks like this year's Met Gala, every single person got different invites. That was their April Fool's joke.
Right.
So and so got this invite. So and so got this one.
Mhm.
Kim got glitz instead of gilded.
Right.
Or she misread it. Poor her, or something. But
I just like don't understand. Like, I feel like it's not like we go to theme parties all the time, and sure, ours are a little bit like not up to the scale of the
Right.
Met Gala, but like to us, they are a Met Gala.
Yeah.
So what I'm not understanding is how it's hard to follow a theme.
Right, and I guess like I know people are going with designers and like they don't have a say in what they wear, but I don't believe that. I feel like if the designer is wanting to work with you, you should also have a say in how you want to be represented by them.
represented. Well, and I think as the designer's job, it's also embarrassing of them if they don't follow the theme. It's
Right.
like, don't be fucking stupid.
Right, like there were so many people that it's just like I was very underwhelmed. Obviously, I have
Yeah.
favorites. I have my least favorites. I have lots of things to say.
Right. Lots of thoughts.
But yeah, let's start off with the ex-couple drama.
Wait, can we go into before that? I want to talk about just like what you think. So like in your mind, what do you think it's like when you walk through those doors at the Met Gala? Like, what do you think it looks like? What do you think? Like, is there someone at the door giving you a glass of champagne?
I think you're walking in, you're immediately getting a glass of champagne. You get directed to the first room, probably.
Okay, so do you
you're
go through
mingling
the
with
museum?
I believe you go through the museum first.
That's a
and
big
then,
museum.
Yeah, there's like tons of rooms.
How long are they in there for?
Well, we were listening to the Morning Toast and like
Yeah.
how like from 6 until 9:30 they're in there until the last person shows up, and then they go sit down.
Oh, for like dinner, etc.
Dinner and speak,
Drinks, gossip,
gossip.
bathroom TikToks.
Yeah.
Lizzo's TikToks
Lizzo's
were
were
so good. That's
She was like,
my
and all of her
favorite part.
captions were like, TikTok randomly chose this song. I'm like, no.
And they were, I mean, but they were
They were
good.
perfect for it.
Yeah.
I'm like-
What they did Sunday Kind of Love, which was one of my
Yeah.
favorite songs, and I
Yeah.
was so excited.
I
I would do anything to be in the bathroom with all those celebrities. Like,
but I feel like it's also like, you know, I just think of like National Treasure, like
Yeah.
walking in these museums, and it's just like no one's in there but y'all.
right.
It's just very,
But like, oh, it's so crazy. I think of like Night at the Museum.
yeah.
Like,
That's what I meant. Not National Treasure. Night at the Museum. My
it's
bad.
just the what's his
Everything
name
coming
stealing the
alive.
Declaration of Independence.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
My bad. Isn't it Ben Stiller in
Hi,
Night at the Museum?
Yeah, he is. Great man.
Everything coming alive.
It'd be so much fun. I just can only imagine ever getting invited. And
Oh
I
my
hope we
gosh.
play back this clip and like one day I'm actually invited, which would be stunning.
Right.
But
And we would definitely dress the theme. Don't worry.
yeah, I mean, goes without saying. Even
Yeah.
if I'm wearing Target, I'm gonna be on theme.
Yeah.
Like you can literally just get the supplies at Hobby Lobby. It's
Yeah.
not like it's rocket science, babe.
So speaking of themes, so I wrote down the definition of Gilded Age fashion. Would
Okay.
you like for me to read it?
I mean, Patricia, I would love for you to.
Okay,
as I can't read.
In the 1890s, oversized leg of mutton sleeves and flared skirts gave women a sculpted, well-defined hourglass shape. Then, as the 20th century dawned, the cycle of fashion turned from elaborately tailored designs to simpler one-piece gowns. And
Okay. Does that give anything not to make it like I feel like a lot of the fashion is about like what the women show up in, love to see their dresses. But I did notice that the men were just slacking. Shawn
Yes.
Mendes obviously not.
I was
but,
expecting to see long, like, what are those cut? Like the long in the
like
back?
skirt or
No, the jackets that are like tail jackets.
like that you would wear at like a debutante ball or something.
Right. And I was
Yeah.
expecting to see like more like fun through that. Like Jacob Elordi looked handsome as ever, but he just
It
had
was
like
so boring.
sparkles on him.
Like that's okay for an award show, but like you're going to the fucking Met Gala.
I feel like a lot of people looked like they were going to an award show.
Yes,
I'm just
and
like,
it's not award show season anymore, babe. We are in full swing.
we are in full first Monday of May.
And when you are going with everyone who's anyone in the public eye, like you need to just like go out and like you could get so much more press.
Right. Well, I guess a lot of people that dressed terribly is getting press as well. So
Well, yeah, but the boys just really need to step it up.
Mhm.
Like you can't
Mhm.
have the women there just absolutely stunning. Like even if they're not on theme, they still look great.
but it's like, and I feel like boys do have the opportunity to really play with. This is the
Yeah.
this is the moment to like really like
amplify, try new things. Like, you're not going to get made fun of because of what you wore to the Met Gala.
Because you wore something that you wouldn't wear to an award show.
Right. You probably get made fun of on like gossip sites, etc. But like, and
Who
like
cares?
probably by us on Grits to Glam. But
Yeah.
you're getting made fun of now because you wore a black suit to the Met Gala.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Do you want to talk about our favorite looks, or do you want to talk about like the fact that Vanessa Hudgens, Austin Butler, Kaya Gerber, Jacob Elordi, Camila Cabello, and Shawn Mendes were all there in the same room?
That is nuts. Like, I feel like it's funny, like when we have like small little things where people used to hook up or something, when we're at parties or like even in college, like it's funny, like if like, oh, they hooked up last night, but this is just like so
like
much
these people
all in one
like
place.
like. You know, Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler were in a 9-year relationship.
That's crazy.
Kaya Gerber and Jacob Elordi dated for like a year.
Also a gorgeous couple. Wow.
Gorgeous. But now she and Austin Butler.
Yeah, Austin Butler's amazing.
So handsome. So handsome.
I think it's like so. I would love for them to have taken that opportunity and just laughed at it and taken a mirror selfie in the bathroom.
Yes.
Like, talk about breaking the internet, babes.
Right.
Like,
right. Who cares if
I
y'all
feel-
really don't love each other anymore, but it would be really funny.
Right. I mean, at least acknowledge how funny it is that you're all at the same place. I'm hoping to God they did. Or I'm hoping Anna Wintour has a sense of humor and she placed them all at the same table. She's like, gotcha, bitch.
Oops, sorry. Wait, what was the thing you were telling me about Shawn and Camilla?
Oh, okay. So yeah, this was really weird. So the Emma Chamberlain, which she's my favorite person to watch every year at the Met Gala.
So great.
She does all the interviews for Vogue's YouTube channel and I think for like something else for Vogue. And Camila and Shawn had weirdly similar answers. First of all, when they both came up to Emma, they said a similar thing about their nails. Like, they both had similar nails. And then Emma said that her and Shawn had the same nail lady. Curious to know where they go. And then Shawn goes on to talk about how his outfit is like very, what's the word? We literally were just
Sustainable,
recyclable, like all like, it's like nothing had to be made new.
Right. All scraps of like.
Yeah. And so he was like very proud of that. And like that was his one talking point that you would think his like publicist gave him. Camila comes up like afterwards in a separate interview, says, number one, goes on to the nail thing. Number two, she also immediately starts talking about the sustainable, like
sustainability of their
it
dress.
was literally like the same talking points. So like, were they back together in the same room, like with the same publicist, or like were they like? I've got to know more details on that because a lot of people did notice that they were both like there were splices on TikTok of them editing.
Weird. I also noticed Jack Harlow and Shawn Mendes both were trying to flirt with Emma Chamberlain, and she was so like, after Jack Harlow, she literally was like,
I loved her reaction. I feel like there's something so cool about Emma that's like she's
so relatable.
And she's like an influencer, but she's becoming an A-lister.
Oh yeah,
who's like, it's so funny to see. Like, even Kris Jenner knows who Emma Chamberlain is because she's so prominent in like the fashion world. Just like the social scene.
She started on YouTube and now she's like an ambassador for Louis Vuitton.
I mean, that's a dream. I feel like you could do that.
I hope so.
Babe, that's why we're here. I'll be at the Grits to Glam set.
I love you, Louis Vuitton. I love you, Prada. I love you. All of the above.
We will sell out for any and all brands.
Any and all brands. Any and all brands.
I love you, H&M.
I love you, Target. I love you, Zara.
I know. I could see what designer would be probably like your dream right now. Because I know it probably changes, but
Gucci or YSL.
Really? Okay. I think I would do. A lot of boys have been working with Prada, but I think I'm Louis Vuitton. Like,
yeah,
like it's a classic, kind of vibe. My dad loves Ferragamo.
He does.
So I don't. He'd probably want me to do that.
Right. So he could get the perks too.
Right, because he would want me. Because I could get him jackets for Christmas and his birthday and Father's Day, and he would just absolutely love that.
Oh yeah.
Does your dad do designer stuff?
My dad, no.
Hamburger.
Yes and no.
Hamburger heaven.
Oh, my dad has more clothes than anybody in our house.
Oh, really?
He like loves Nordstrom Rack.
Oh, love.
He does get expensive stuff on Nordstrom Rack, but a good deal.
Right. Yeah.
But he also, we were in Miami one time and he accidentally like had a crush on the girl selling the bathing suits and accidentally spent like $600 on 2 bathing suits.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
But he still has them and they're still great. So,
good.
But not like your dad.
Right. He's crazy.
Okay, so I want to talk about my favorites.
Okay.
Well, number one, let's talk about how Kim Kardashian wore Marilyn Monroe's dress and lost 16 pounds in 3 weeks.
Dying for her to let me know how to do that.
Same.
And I know, you were saying
like people gave her, there was so much scrutiny behind it. And yes, I know like it's crazy for like women to lose that much weight in that amount of time for like body images and stuff. But it's also like she was playing a character, and it's
Yeah.
like all
And
these
it's something
actors
she
and
wanted to do.
and all these actors and actresses like do that all the time for roles. So it's
Right.
like
even like sports, like guys are like, oh, I need to bulk up like 30 pounds, like
Right.
because they are playing like they want
like
to
I
be
feel
better.
like she obviously is not going to like
This
you know-
is her Super Bowl,
right.
and like that's so funny. Like Kim, like in like football pads, like ready to tackle someone. But like, I'm just picturing Kim tackling Black China, like in
Post legal
court.
battle, yeah.
But like this is her Super Bowl, so
Yeah.
like if she literally said she wasn't even gonna go,
If she couldn't fit into that dress,
right? And so I'm like, if she really wanted to do this for herself, I'm so proud of her that she was able to
do it and be
accomplish
like
that.
and be honest and open about it.
Yeah, was it on theme? Do you think? Because
No.
I saw a lot. Yeah, it felt just like glam.
Right.
Like,
I think it was really cool, but it's also like
yeah,
the Americana theme. What was that, 2 years ago?
I think so.
Like that would have been perfect for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like she was in a state like of like she had no freedom in her creativity of clothing because like
Yeah.
Kanye or Ye,
Yay.
Ye?
Yay.
he like kind of like from my point of view kind of controlled like what she would wear.
Yeah, it was a lot of like, and she's still like the Balenciaga and
Yeah,
everything like
but I
that.
feel like she has more of a say in what she wears.
What do you think their kids' closets look like? I would to be a fly on the wall. I just don't like the I don't like Kim's house at all.
Me
It's
either.
so sterile.
Yeah,
And she's so fun, and I know like the reason behind it is she wants like a place that's like really peaceful.
zen and
But I did see that she lets her children pick out what they want their bedrooms to be like,
that's
which
good.
is really sweet.
That's good.
So that's why I'm interested in their closets of like, okay, like do they just say like, obviously they're not like, oh hey, I want this from Target. Like,
Right.
when they go, they're like, hey, I want these like $7,000
Shoes from Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
Right. Okay, so I want to talk about my favorites.
Okay.
Okay, number one, Blake Lively.
I mean, she won.
When she patinaed her dress,
She
and then she wore like 25 windows on her crown, signifying how many like Lady Liberty had on her crown.
yeah, it was. She definitely won the entire night, in my
yeah.
opinion.
She did. She kind of was like perfectly on theme. I mean, obviously she was a host
Yeah.
or on the board of it. Obviously,
yeah, I think host too. I think
Yeah.
yeah.
obviously Emma Chamberlain. I think.
Chamberlain.
Emma Chamberlain. And then someone was saying like the way her top was more like kind of the poverty of the Gilded Age.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I also loved Billie Eilish. A lot of people
Loved
didn't, but
Billie.
I was like, she was so on theme.
It was 100% on theme.
and all of her dress was completely sustainable,
yeah,
recycled Gucci like things.
So cool.
I loved Jodie Turner-Smith. Looked stunning. I think she was just like perfectly on theme, like the corset, but also the jewels. I don't know who this is, but he's an actor, Yahya Abdul Mateen. I might have said that incorrectly, but I thought he was only one of the men that actually kind of stepped out of the box. He had like jewels on his coat. It was like a long tail. Taylor Hill.
Who's Taylor Hill?
She's that Victoria's Secret model.
No.
She had this blue dress on. It was like, I don't know. I thought it was perfect.
On theme?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Phineas, I thought was on theme.
Oh yeah.
Rosalia looked bomb.
Yes.
Not sure
Mhm.
why she was wearing those sunglasses.
Everyone, Amy Schumer had on sunglasses the whole night.
She was.
I love
her Vogue
Amy
interview
Schumer.
was so bad though.
I know. I get a lot. I mean, yeah. I just love how she like brings in a little humor when people. I guess that's also what I like about Emma is because she like just cracks up and like jokes on the carpet.
Yeah.
Because people take it so seriously.
Yeah.
So it was refreshing to see her just like fucking around
Yeah.
and like to see her like. I don't know. I also just watched her thing with like Kim Kardashian on the new Kardashians. Her and Amy Schumer had a conversation like about Kim's jokes before she went on SNL. And so I just want to hear their conversations inside. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I want to know like what Amy's like around the family. Does the family like her?
Right.
Our first royal family, the Kardashian
Right.
Jenners.
Right. Right.
Um,
Okay, so Evan Mock, did you like his?
I honestly don't even remember.
He had that yellow outfit on. Like
Oh, the Gossip Girl
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
Love
I thought his was
outfit.
really cool.
Yes.
Shawn Mendes was good. I thought it was like out of the box
Oh,
for him.
he was giving me Greatest Showman vibes.
Yeah, I thought it was like out of the box. Normani, I
Yeah.
think like her silhouette was really cool, and it was like modernized a bit.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter, I thought looked beautiful.
Her interview, sorry, I keep bringing up Emma Chamberlain because that's the only really interviews I watched
Yeah.
from the whole night. Sabrina Carpenter's interview with her was really sweet. She was like, I always wanted to meet you. I love you so much.
Aw.
And I was like, it's like I feel like we talk about all the time, like we're gonna like if we know someone or a fan of someone, like it's just good to like tell
Be
them
like, yeah, and don't try to be like you're better than them because
Yeah.
you're literally both at the Met Gala. Tell
it's
them
like
you're a
hard
fan.
for me. Like I love Sabrina Carpenter's music, but obviously I'm Olivia Rodrigo stan,
Right.
and all the stuff with Joshua Bassett. But like she has,
Hey, but look who's winning, both girls.
yeah, they're
Where's
both like-
Joshua?
yeah, literally, he does have some cute little songs though.
But where was he at the Met?
Not there, babe.
Okay, so I also put Riz Ahmed because he was playing. I don't know if I said his name right, but he was playing homage to the working class of the Gilded Age,
Oh,
which
I
I
did
thought
see
was
that.
cool because I think like people that give effort to the theme, whether the outfit's cool or not, like
Yeah, you tried.
that's awesome.
yeah.
Kim Kardashian, Hailey Bieber looks stunning, but I feel like she could have gone outside of the box and maybe taken off those
She
black
just-
tights.
Yeah, she just looked great. Like,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like
It wasn't
themed.
And you loved Madeline.
Madeline Putch, she looked exactly. I mean, like when I thought of the theme and I was looking at pictures on Twitter, I was like, oh, this is exactly what
Right.
it is. Like she had, I think, the big
the
shoulders.
sleeves,
Yeah,
the long sleeves.
so good. I was so proud of her. Like,
And it was a 2-piece, right?
yeah.
So like,
Did she have like a little corset? Maybe I don't.
but it was like,
remember.
yeah, it was kind of like a corset vibe.
Yeah. I was impressed by her, like sticking. But I feel like she's such a cool girl. Like she does like YouTube vlogs and stuff. So
I love other
see some of her
TikToks.
content.
All
Yeah.
three of her and the Riverdale.
Oh, the
cast.
Riverdale girlies. Yeah, they
Yeah.
make good TikToks.
What is it? The blonde and the
I still-
redhead or something?
I still never. I haven't watched Riverdale. Like,
I don't
in the
know. I watched
slightest.
like 2 seasons and I don't know how they're on their 6th.
I don't either, and I feel like they're just tired of it.
Yeah. And I'm like, there's so many other good Netflix shows.
Right. Like, babe, get another contract. I think it's
Yeah.
almost over though. So.
Yeah. And then Khloe Kardashian looked beautiful. We had to put her on there.
Thank fuck she was
She
there.
was finally invited.
I feel like
I
the
don't
only reason
understand.
she's on the best dress list for us is because she was there.
She was there and
Yeah.
she deserved to be there the other years.
I know. I'm so like seeing. I think the one thing I was annoyed about though is that Kim wasn't in the group picture with them.
Yeah.
It's like you finally have all
All
5
your
of you
yeah.
at a thing. And also I felt bad for Chris not being able to get in. Like I know she's like being a great mom, like taking pictures of her daughters, but like go hop in the professional
Yeah.
pictures or even the kids. Like if my mom was
Mom,
there,
get in this photo.
I'd be like, literally get in here. We're at the fucking
we're
Met
here because
Gala.
of you.
Right. Yeah. Like
Like we would not be here because of you, or if it
But
wasn't for you.
I think
She looked beautiful, Chris did, but
She really
wasn't
did.
on theme. She looked like
No.
Jackie O. She was
She-
about two centuries late.
Yeah, she was having a blast
Yeah.
watching her kids like
Yeah.
thrive and
Thriving.
make millions
Yeah.
from their appearances.
Yeah, and I loved when she went up to Elon Musk and like immediately just went mom mode and like fixed his, even though he was there with his mom, but
Oh,
immediately
yeah.
like went up and fixed his like tie.
I know. I think she just I love she's always got a power move. She knows what she's doing. Like she's like, "Yep, my kids are going to show up and appear at this Met Gala and we are just going to make millions from it." And I absolutely would never say it, but this is becoming a Kardashian like love fest for me every
We
single
love
episode.
them.
I mean, I love and the new show is so good.
So good.
Sorry, I don't know how to not go on a tangent of like
Well, we have our knitting class, and now it's on Wednesday night, so it's perfect. So during knitting club, which I'm terrible at knitting. I think I'm gonna throw in the bag on that one and maybe just paint.
right. Oh, that'd be fun for you.
Yeah, I have a painting that I need to finish
Our
anyways.
Kardashian, do they come out on Wednesdays?
It comes out
now?
on Wednesdays.
Okay, I need to catch up, but that'll give me something to do because I don't, and I would like to paint with you.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
because I'm not interested in knitting at this time.
my hands hurted.
Yeah, it's hard. And
My hands were hurting. They're all so good at it.
yeah, we'll let them have that, and we'll take the paint.
We'll take the paint.
Mm-hmm.
We got the easel that you gave me for my birthday.
True, and
Yeah.
we're gonna make it beautiful.
We are.
Okay, now we're headed on into the least favorites. Which the list kind of is looking pretty long. I know you did this list.
Well, okay, so I wrote in there expected more and I was disappointed.
Right.
These people I expect, like there were also some people that were good, like that were dressed well, but they didn't stand out enough and whatever. And there's some people that like were probably dressed even worse than the people in my least favorite list, but
Mhm.
I didn't expect anything out of them.
And I am gonna have to stop you even on this first one.
Oh, well, I'm going to say what I would think first. And
no,
then,
I think I'll go in there.
okay, we're talking about
You put-
Olivia Rodrigo.
She
And
put Olivia Rodrigo first on the worst dress list, which is far from the truth.
I said, babe, this is the Met, not one of your concerts. She had butterflies in her hair.
Yeah, okay. While I will agree that she was not on theme, I think she looks stunning. And it does look like one of her like concert performances.
I'm not saying she looked bad in the
Right.
slightest bit. I'm just saying she was
strictly
not on
based
theme.
on not on theme.
Not on theme,
Okay, that's
and looked like she was going to a concert of hers.
Yes, it was
Like-
very much her like. It was literally
It's like the
purple,
same
her
thing
tour
that she
dress.
keeps doing, and I'm like, okay, this is a one time you step out of that box and really tap into like your creative side. That's not just like
She's got to be exhausted, no? Like,
absolutely.
she's on tour right now, and she's like, oh, let me take a break to go to the Met Gala.
Let me take a break to go to the Grammys. Did she?
Like, yeah, she did.
Not the Oscars though.
No, I don't think so.
But I mean, she looked stunning. There's nothing wrong with.
Was not on theme.
But just was not on theme, and I just like feel
That's
like
fair.
she could have. And there's no hate towards her. And I'm sorry I put Sabrina Carpenter on a best list and her.
No, it's okay. I see where you stand now.
Okay.
No, but I love them both. Like, I think they're both great. But
Yes.
I do agree that
She looks stunning, but not
Yeah,
Met Gala, babe.
yeah, I agree.
Next, Gigi Hadid. I just would love to hear the reasoning behind the catastrophe.
Wait, did she wear that huge thing that looked like a comforter?
Yeah.
Oh, that was horrible.
I just was confused. Like,
it didn't seem like.
but I feel like she has a reason behind it, and
I think she said the reason when she was talking to Emma.
Okay.
But I need to rewatch it. But there was some type of reasoning. But like, she was wearing like a 600-pound coat essentially,
Yeah.
and I was like, I would be so sweaty. Like, it would
can't even
smell horrible by the end of the night. Also, it's dragging around the carpet where everyone's been walking around the streets of New York City.
Yeah.
And like, you've got people taking pictures. I mean, the pictures of her looked
And let me
great.
preface again, every single one of these people on my bad list looked stunning.
Right. We're talking strictly theme.
Yes. Theme, outfit that just did not make sense.
Right. I agree. Hers was not.
No
was
hate
not
towards
it.
anybody. No shaming.
And we're friends with Gigi.
Yeah. Love you, girl. Love you.
I mean, and she'll watch us and she'll understand.
Yeah. I wrote Camila Cabello, were you sponsored by Fruit Loops?
Oh my God. I would love to see your notes in your phone of you just like going through and like writing these down.
I was confused. I was like, it was not even remotely on theme in what I think the theme was.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe there was a different part of the theme that I just,
misunderstood. No,
but
I think you understood it.
Yeah, I just was confused. I also wrote Kylie Girl, what was that? Meaning Kylie Jenner.
I mean, terrible.
Like, and I think it was really sweet playing homage to Virgil Abloh.
Yeah. Wait, how was it?
What's
like
his last name? Oh my gosh.
Virgil Abloh or
Virgil Abloh.
Abel? Yeah, but in what way did she say how it was paying homage?
Because
to
it
him?
was his design, and he passed away.
Yeah.
Within the past year, and
it just still.
But it's like I feel like he probably
wouldn't have wanted. I mean, I don't want to speak on his behalf, but like, it wasn't on theme either.
No.
Like, it was like, it looked like
a backwards hat. Her
like,
and Nicki Minaj wearing trucker hats.
It looked like she was going to a basketball game that had a theme of a wedding. Yeah.
Right.
So like, it wasn't working for me.
Yeah. Oh, another person I thought looked beautiful was Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of her.
I wish she would have kept her long skirt on the entire time.
It must be exhausting. I mean, I wish Lady Gaga would have been there because she would have given
so
us a show.
So many people.
And Rihanna. There's just
Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Harry Styles.
And oh my God, have to talk about this for 1 second. There's an app on TikTok where people track celebrities' private jets. And it's so cool. You can see where the celebrities land, the times. And so like Taylor was on one of those.
And she was flying into
like
Teterboro.
Yeah. And she could have been on the way and she wasn't.
Yeah.
But what if she was in the vicinity and we just didn't know? Like the things that
she was
happened,
probably just sitting at her apartment in New York.
Right. To be a
laughing
fly on the wall.
Laughing at everyone being like, they think I'm coming here.
Right. No, I just wanted to fly in to.
And it was probably not even her on her plane.
How do people figure that out? I mean, I get
you
it.
can
It's
look,
easy
you
for the
find
numbers.
the planes, like the number on it, and you just search it. My little cousin has shown me that.
I was
years
judging
ago.
some of them, and it was like based off the years that their jets were, and I was like, why the fuck am I judging people on the years their jet? Like they have a little.
They
jet
have a
they
jet,
own. And I literally could not even afford like an economy class ticket, and they're like bebopping around in their private jet. I'm like, oh, it's a 2014. Poor, so disgusting, literally ratchet.
Travis and Courtney, I wrote, what was that? I
Fucking
have absolutely
terrible,
no words.
Terrifying. They need.
And they were, I think they were in Tom Brown, which I think he has really cool stuff, and I think he could have had something really cool. But I think she even said something like, "Oh, we didn't even think about the theme."
Like, what do you mean, babe?
Like,
they just love an excuse to come and stand around and make
lick
out.
each other.
Lick each other everywhere on the red carpet.
Yeah.
Her outfit was, catastrophe.
And my last person on here is Addison Rae. This is not your prom.
Right. She was giving major prom
And
vibes.
I just feel like she has, like, all of these people have the accessibility to, like, so much.
All the resources you could possibly need.
Right. And it just is like.
To, like, get this outfit ready.
But a lot of her clothing has been, or a lot of her, like, red carpet clothing has always been kind of questionable to me. So I don't even know why I was shocked that. But I think I'm just, like, putting her on a pedestal there. I'm like, okay, you're gonna wear something great this time.
Right. And
Still
it's cool
hasn't-
how she like on Twitter and like social media and stuff, like she does play up the image of like, if you were getting these opportunities, like you would take them too, which is 100% true.
Right. But
Like-
I feel like I could go to Macy's and buy a better dress than what she was wearing.
Right. I think she could have done much better with that. But I think also, I don't know, it was like, it's cool that.
But it is cool to see like other people besides like, you know, to see like influencer type people.
Yeah. What is your opinion on influencers going to the Met Gala?
I mean, I think
Or like any award show in general?
I think they have to now.
Yeah.
My thing is like, I think they have to. They're such a pivotal part in like.
I hate like when people compare the word influencer to celebrity. It's just like, in like a lot of sense of the terms, like influencers these days, like
Are celebrities.
they're celebrities. Like just because you don't know them doesn't, like there's so many celebrities I don't know.
Right. And just because like they got famous by putting stuff out on the internet doesn't mean they're any less
Yeah.
than you. I
Yeah.
guess.
Like they don't have to like, you know.
They work their butt off to get to where they are.
Right. And even if it's like not much, it's doing the renegade in front of a camera, it's still something.
Don't hate them because you didn't get famous that way
I
either.
know, literally. And I think it stems from like a lot of jealousy. Like I would have done, it's like watching the YouTube girlies like who have been vlogging since like literal like 13 years old. It's like I used to make little vlogs on YouTube all the time. Had I just stuck with it, like would I be at the Met Gala right now? But I'm happy everything's worked out the way it is.
You're just sitting here on the grits to glam us.
Hey, I'm fine with it. You know, we are making it one way or another, and we're having a good time here in LA. So I have no complaints.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. All in all, Met Gala, underwhelming.
Yeah. I definitely.
But I love to judge.
Yeah, no, same. I think next year it'll be. I'm hoping we get a. Have they announced the theme for next year?
No, they don't announce until like a few months before, I don't think.
Hopefully everyone gets the right invitation.
Mm-hmm.
So I think some shout outs are in order, huh?
Absolutely.
An update to our saga with our parents. It's actually the funniest thing. The running ongoing joke, which I honestly don't know why we haven't been doing this sooner. Like our parents
Yeah,
are
seriously.
being so sweet and so nice and accommodating.
I think they're
for
also
us.
proud of us. So
Yes.
like we have to go with saying they're probably proud of
Yeah,
us.
they see us on set and they listen to our podcast, which is amazing.
Yeah, so kind. So like last week, obviously we gave a shout out to my mom for buying this camera, so you can see our lovely faces.
Our little cute little faces.
And then we started talking about how your dad was going to give us some money for Redneck Yacht Club.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so obviously my father, Pete Flach, giving a shout out, Mr. Hamburger Heaven King.
Himself. If you're in Birmingham, go to Hamburger Heaven.
Please go to Hamburger Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you need a job, my dad is always looking to hire at Hamburger Heavens. He's a great boss.
And the plus side is you might get to see us when we come into Hamburger Heaven when we come to Birmingham.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not an ad, not sponsored. Well,
No.
kind of, but like not really.
Not really.
We're supporting local business.
We're supporting.
Yeah.
Maybe one day he'll give us money for an ad, but
Yeah. I hope
another
so.
thing.
Yeah.
So
We'll get that competition rolling soon.
So on, I guess it was Thursday afternoon, I get a Venmo from my dad, and all it says is Redneck Yacht Club. And I called him, and I was like, my first thought was like, he listened to the podcast. He wants to like, support the Redneck Yacht Club too, and just support us.
And for the new listeners, our Redneck Yacht Club, if you haven't heard about it, it's our pool situation in the backyard. It's got inflatable everything, including
Turf,
above ground pool, turf,
little lounge chairs,
floats from Fun Boy. Like it is. I mean, it's a dream.
Yeah, exactly. And so I called my dad and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That was so nice. And he was like, well, I figured, I needed to do something. Everyone else all the other parents are getting shout outs and I haven't gotten a shout out yet.
Oh
so I
my
needed
God.
to support you.
He would need to do that.
Yep.
And then my dad texted me right before we were about to record this podcast, and he said, and if you need Redneck Yacht Club money, I got y'all covered. So, I mean, we could literally just keep playing this game.
Yes. You're like, okay, well, my dad already gave it to him.
Oh, and I need to say, Jimmy Watson, my dad, he's going to like absolutely love this, but not Hamburger Heaven. He does cook a mean steak, though, on the green egg. And he has a janitorial business. So,
Yes.
and it's much different. I mean, like we are just like
Service industry, though.
Yeah, service industry. Like we love our parents. They're great
Yes,
people.
we love our parents.
And we'll continue to update.
And let's
you.
give a shout out to our mom saying a happy early Mother's
Day.
Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Becky.
Happy Mother's Day, Mary Flack. We love you both.
And we couldn't do life without you.
Absolutely
Oh, we need
not.
to make this a little clip.
Yes.
Okay, that's
we
cute.
do. We do.
Thank you for helping or
Supporting us to even get here.
and yeah, thank you for birthing us
Yeah,
via birth
seriously.
canal.
Yeah.
We love you.
We love you.
But yeah, it's a really funny, just like ongoing.
It is
bit.
a fun, yeah.
And yeah, we need to. I feel like it'd be really fun to get both of our parents on an episode.
I
Like,
know. We need
they
to have a
rent
parents'
house.
weekend.
Oh yeah, Parents Weekend. That'd be fun. It's like we're in college again.
Yeah.
Well,
yes,
yeah.
this
I think
has been
that's
fun.
all we have today.
I know
We packed in a lot in this short amount of time, but we hope you guys enjoyed it, and we hope you are loving the video version of the podcast.
Yes, I know. And go ahead and like, subscribe, share with your friends.
Leave us a comment.
Yes,
okay?
please.
We love it. Make
we
sure
love
to
the
subscribe.
comments.
And then,
good or bad comments. We love to see them.
yeah, we need constructive feedback. We would love that, but like, don't be too mean because
Don't be too mean because we only have one camera and we only have 2 random ring
and, like,
lights.
I have anxiety and like I can't do that, but like constructive is fine.
Constructive is good.
About Patricia, but but yeah, make sure to rate, review, subscribe also in the Spotify store, the Apple Podcast store, wherever you get your podcasts. It really helps us out.
Yeah.
We really love to do it. And then leave us comments and reviews. We love to see that as well.
Yes.
And don't forget, you can email us.
Yeah. Email us at grits2glam or grits2glam@gmail.com.
Mhm.
Is it Grits2glam podcast?
The Grits2Glam podcast.
Grits2glam podcast @gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Also
Instagram.
Grits2glam.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, we will probably start posting clips on there, and that is Grits2glam. Any other formats? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I guess just cue the music, everybody.
Thanks for
Thank
listening.
you.
Bye, y'all. Make sure to
Bye,
slay
y'all.
today.
Slay
Slay mama.
Glam.